Hello again, folks. Today I am in Naka Estate presenting a classy 2-bedroom apartment which is on the market for rent. I'm telling you, hurry up. That's all I can say. Hurry up, because these ones, the kind of quality they have provided here, I'm telling you, this is a rare find in Nakuru. I'll take you inside, and indeed you will see, even in my platform, I've never presented an apartment for rent of this quality. So hurry up. 2 bedrooms, master and suite. The rent is Kenya shillings 40,000. Now, Naka Estate is among the few prestigious estates here in Nakuru. Okay, so needless to say, it is like 3.5 kilometers to CBD. When it comes to amenities around, such as schools, they're in plenty. When it comes to business centers, places to buy ABCD, they are, proximal. I mean, it has everything around it. Okay, needless to say about Naka Estate. But if you want to see more about Naka Estate, just view my YouTube channel, type Naka Estate Nakuru. I update what is happening here and there. EZRA, what do I get for the 40,000 amount I'm paying as rent? Now, you get a prime location, ample parking, security, 24/7, 365 days, water supply, 24/7, 365 days. You get DSTV, you get internet, you have a gym on the rooftop and a chill spot on the side. Inside the home, you get cozy spaces, spacious rooms, and top tier finishes, including fittings and various fixtures right there. So let's go inside. We see a sample unit. Now let's have a look at a sample 2-bedroom apartment here. So first things first, just looking at the door itself, this one is made out of mvule wood. So it is a really high quality. So let me just close it like that. There's also a door stopper, on the floor right here. Then I appreciate that they did a foyer, okay, right here. So typically it helps even to keep that at this place, unlike, those apartments where you are just stepping immediately into the living room. So I walk through this foyer like that, and there's actually somebody who asked me, can I get an apartment with a foyer? Once you find this video, kindly give me a call. Or I'll give you a call as well. So there you have, the foyer. Then now I just, arrived at the living room, the lounge here. It's just amazing. In fact, standing right here, then looking at the aluminium, French window right there, it really gives that vibe of, wow, what an amazing view that you have on that end. All right, so there's a show house right here in this apartment. I'll show you how they have staged. But for now, in these, from the look of things, that I saw, it has a 5-seat recliners, and then the dining table was slotted somewhere right here. And I assume this is where your dining table should be, just around this area, where up to a 6-seater dining table comfortably. If you do an 8-seater dining table, then maybe you may also limit the number of items that you have for your lounge space right there. All right, so still in the lounge here, looking at the floor, they went with the wood look tiles. They really look amazing. They're not busy. And then on the walls, you have the brilliant white, something that people love. Not many developers initially were doing the brilliant white in Nakuru as their paintwork. But now, this one, it really speaks volumes when it comes to elegance. Now, on the wall still, you have those wall lamps, beautiful, and you can actually, just switch between warm, and cool, depending, on how you choose. And then we have a beautiful downlight as well, really nice quality, and actually in different apartments, they've done a different downlight, but still maintaining that elegance. Okay, it's all about elegance in this apartment. Now, they did what you call gypsum all around with recessed in lighting, and then with a snake light, right there, just to give you options on how you can set your mood inside the lounge here. It's really amazing, I'm telling you. So there is much more talk about, even for the sockets here. So you have this socket which comes with a Type-C charging. You know, it is right there. And of course, there is the internet socket and the aerial socket as well for your DSTV. Then I step outside. This is the only apartment I've come across in Nakuru with this kind of setup, okay, with this view here. Aluminium sliding windows, supplied and installed by All Things Aluminium, which are based right here in Nakuru. This is something that we haven't seen in apartments in Nakuru. You know, the sliding French windows leading to the balcony. Really amazing. So out on the balcony as well, you know, things go up a notch, because on this one here, they avoided doing, you know, the normal brick and mortar and maybe a grill, you know, right here, and they went with glass. Okay, this one too was done by All Things Aluminium. Even their sticker is right here. You know, they're based right here in Nakuru at industrial area, and I can tell they did a tremendous job. So views here while you're sitting in the lounge and just, you know, sliding this French window like this, you have amazing views all the way, you know, across Lake Nakuru, you know, and from the rooftop as well, you also get to enjoy views 360 degrees, you know, north, east, southwest, you know, of this estate of Naka and even beyond. It's really amazing. I love this kind of set. This is like the first of its kind in Nakuru. Sliding windows with those lake views. Now, walking into the kitchen, looking at the size of it, you know, it's pretty ample, okay? And when it comes to your cooker, this one fits up to a 6-seater gas cooker. Not 6-seater, sorry. It fits a 6-burner gas cooker, this space. Sorry about that, all right? And then I love that they went with this dark gray MDF, you know, coupled with a beige wall tiles right there. And of course, granite tops right there. It's really looking beautiful, okay? Not busy at all. And of course, on this end, you have a double sink, which are actually quite deep, okay? The double sink here. But let me tell you, where they went up a notch again, they did this under sink here. So, dear tenant, you are going to enjoy warm water supply to your, you know, kitchen sink right here. So when it is cold like this, right, the moment you are shooting, you know, it's raining outside, in this kind of weather, or even in any other weather, you can always set, you know, just warm water for you to wash your utensils and dishes, etc. I love these apartments. Okay, now coming this side, we have a 2-bedroom master ensuite. So at this point here, this on my right is the common washroom. There you have it. And they installed high quality fittings. You have this, you know, pedestal sink, bulky, looking awesome. The faucets, you can see, you know, they went for quality faucets as well. And then, of course, right here, the toilet seat, you can look at it as well. And then we have a shaving light, you know, up there. Look at the wall tiles, you know, that they did in the bathroom here. Really beautiful, you know, it speaks a lot of elegance as well. And then, of course, All Things Aluminium, again, they did their magic when it comes to this shower cubicle. Okay, so the shower head is right there. And even the shower head itself, look at that, you know, very good quality. I love it. You know, so the fittings and finish and fixtures that they have installed in this home, they went for the highest of high quality, top tier. All right, look at even this door, you know, right here. Okay, really amazing. So now I'm inside what we call the guest bedroom. It is just master and suite. Guest bedroom, it is pretty spacious. It comfortably takes 2 4x6 beds. And again, I will show you. You can see actually from the video of the other unit that is staged. You can see it has 2 4x6 beds comfortably set, and there is still much more room left in the space. So needless to say more, we still have those aluminium, you know, sliding windows right here. Enough natural light coming into this space, and I believe they provided enough, you know, wardrobe space right here. Okay, as you are looking at, you know, even the way I've opened them like that, you know, so the organization is good. This side for hanging, this side for folding clothes, and then you have got those shelves down there as well. It's just amazing. All right, then let me take you to the master bedroom. But maybe before we go there, I forgot to tell you that we have this vanity right here. You know, good quality again. These are things that we have been seeing in only homes for sale in Nakuru. For many reviews that I've done in Nakuru, things like this, you find them in bungalows and mansionettes for sale. But now developers are starting to introduce such kind of fittings and fixtures in rental apartments, and I love that. So stepping into the master bedroom, it is pretty spacious as well. It comfortably takes the biggest bed in Kenya, and again, from that show house that is down there, you can see the kind of bed that is here and how it has, it has slotted into this bedroom, and still you can see there is much more room left on either side. Just amazing. So natural light again, hits into this space, really nice, sliding windows. And I appreciate that they added these grills here, okay, on the interior side. You see, if you do them sliding windows without these grills, then unless, you don't have children, unless you have not factored children coming to live there, then it becomes dangerous. Even for adults, something can happen and somebody decides they are throwing themselves out, so when you do them sliding, kindly, adding the grills is an enhanced safety feature. So I'm inside the bath, the cloakroom. Here we are, looking at the fittings again, the pedestal sink right there, the soap dish right there, the shaving light up there, a mirror, just everything has just been put in the right space, okay? And then again, we have a shower cubicle right here, the shower head right there. So we are not going to have a wet toilet in this space at all. This is one of the most elegant apartments that we are seeing in Nakuru, and it is on the market for rent. Many rental apartments have not been supplied with this quality, and I'm sure many of you, especially my followers, have been seeing that. So up to that point, folks, your comments allow me now to take you to the rooftop where there is the gym room and other points of interest as well. Let's go. And now, folks, up to that point, works, as of the time I'm doing the video, works are still on the progress here, final touches. So I may not be able to show you everywhere. Okay, but my number is 0791 055 678. Call us and we'll bring you to this very apartment. You choose your unit SAAP, because this one, they are flying off the market. All right, so if you have an apartment like this, you're a landlord, you're a developer, you have an apartment like this and you want to put it on the market, well, you can always call us again on that same number to bring clients for you. Okay, see you in the next one, and subscribe to EZRA ONDARA TV for more real estate content from Nakuru and beyond the city.